Hello, my little gorgeous people. Welcome back to another day on my channel. And today's video is a little bit sad, depending on how you look at it, I guess, technically. So a while back, I told you guys about my dog. Her name was Coco, and we got her when she was like 3 weeks, basically really new. And we've had her for a long time. We had her in 2 different houses because, you know, we move a lot in Texas, sadly, for a stupid reason. And I don't know if I ever, like, really brought it up that much. I know that I said she died. I think I put it on either my Twitter or my Instagram. And I had a lot of support from friends. Thank you guys. But I don't know if I ever talked about it in a video. So I decided I would talk about it in this video. And it might be sad to people. It might not be sad to people. You know, it's more of just a how you stand on these kind of things, I guess. So basically, when I found out that she passed away, I was sitting in psychology, and we had just finished doing what we were doing for the day, and my mom had texted me, and she was like, call me ASAP, and I was like, what? Okay. I asked my teacher if I could call my mom, and he was like, yeah, sure, whatever, because we weren't doing anything anymore, so I didn't want to, like, leave the class to call her, so I just sat in the classroom and called my mom as we weren't doing anything, and I was like, yo, what's going on? And she was like, Coco died. And I don't know why I thought this was some sick joke that she was doing. Like, I was like, what the heck? Why would she say that? So I was like, what do you mean? What? And she said it again, and I was like, you're just kidding, like, you're joking, like, that's not, okay, rude. That's not actually a thing, like, she didn't die. And my mom was like, yeah, and I could hear my mom crying, like, I heard it in her voice, and that's when I knew that she was, like, actually gone. And I was like, how, like, why, what happened? And she was like, she got hit by a car, and I was like, why was she outside? And my mom was like, she was left outside, and our dog likes to dig. Like, she's not even supposed to be an outdoors dog, which really irritates me as to the fact that she was left outside, you know, like, she's an indoor dog. So when she is outside, she's always digging, and she likes to kind of like adventure. So she had dug a hole that we didn't know about and got out underneath it, and it was like the way our house is, so it's like our house is here, and then we have our fence, and she dug the hole like in front of the fence in the back, and behind the fence, instead of it being like another neighborhood or something like that, it's a street, you know, busy street, because there's a school by it. So that's, you know, where she got out. And I guess she, like, I don't know if it was that street or she, like, ran for a while, but she got hit. And what really, like, genuinely pisses me off to this day, like, if I ever found out who did it, I would ask them so many questions as to how horrible of a person could they possibly be. So the guy calls my mom, because, I mean, she still has her collar on and stuff, and he's like, your dog's not gonna make it. Mom was like, what do you mean? And he's like, your dog isn't gonna make it. But they didn't tell my mom where they were, where they found our dog, what happened, or anything like that. So my mom, I don't know if she was at work, but I guess she like left work, and was like looking for our dog, and they found her. And it just pisses me off because of the way like my mom described it to me. Like, you not only hit my dog, you left my dog there to die while my dog was in pain. Like, are you that pathetic of a person that you couldn't call for help? Like, obviously you don't call the police in that situation, but you could have called a vet, or you could have taken my dog somewhere. Like, there's so many other options. Like, I get it, you don't really want to pick up a dog that's dying, or that you just broke in half. Our dog wasn't broken in half. But the fact that they not only hit our dog, had the audacity to call my mom and say, yeah, your dog's dead, like, you're just not gonna make it, but then leave my dog. Like, my dog didn't die right away, like, my dog was still in pain. And I swear to God, if I found out this person, not only would I call them an idiot, I would probably yell at them for leaving my dog there. There's just a lot that I would do in that situation, because I just genuinely think like that's an idiotic thing. Like, that's a pet, that's somebody's baby, and you didn't even care enough to like try to do something about it. But basically, my brother has a person he blames, which, depending on the title of this video, you'll know who my brother blames. I blame everybody. Genuinely, I blame everybody because I feel like a lot of things in that day could have been prevented. But this is solely based on my brother's opinion because my mom was at work and all the kids were at school. So he's like, there's only one other person, and even if mom did let him out, like, why were you asleep? I guess that's how my brother sees it. It's stupid. I just genuinely feel like it's a dog that can't take care of itself, so why would you leave it outside for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours? Like, if it's a small dog. Like, if it's a big dog that can't get through stuff like that, or you have a really big backyard, or you have like multiple dogs for them all to play with, that's different. But this is a small dog that's by themselves. Like, what are you doing? So I'm sorry, I just this a lot. I remember the next day my brother's best friend George had came over and he was like, so like what happened? Like, Cedric told me that Coco died, and my mom was explaining it to him, and I never yell at my mom, like, don't do that. But I got up and I stormed out of the house, and like my brother Jeremiah and my other brother Cedric came outside and they were chasing after me. They were like, what's wrong, what's wrong? And like I was yelling, like I was like, why would somebody leave her out there? It's like they didn't care enough about her. Like, why would somebody do that? Like, that's stupid, that's idiotic, like just a lot. So basically I like stormed out the house. My brother Jeremiah and my brother Cedric were like, whoa, what's going on? And I was just like yelling, like I was like, why would somebody leave her out there? Why would they do that? Like, how idiotic can you be? Like, I was angry. Like, I walk, like, I don't like movement. Like, I'm the laziest person. That's why I like soccer. But basically, you know, a lot happened in just that span of time, and I still miss her, you know, like, I love her, and I really wish that she was still here, and if I could go back in time and change what happened, I really would, because she gave me so much happiness, and she's such a happy dog, and she's like a free spirit, and I wish I really believed in spirits and stuff like that, because then I could be like, oh, her spirit's still here with me, but I sadly don't believe in things like that, and it's really upsetting, because I like to believe that people who are close to me that pass away, or animals, are still around somehow, which is why I really want to believe in reincarnation. Like, if I could find all the facts and scientific stuff about reincarnation to prove that it's true, I would jump on that bandwagon. Like, I really want reincarnation to be real. That way I could also think that, like, oh, maybe my dog got reincarnated to like a fish or something. Yes, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've ever lost a pet or something like that, and subscribe because I make videos every single Saturday, and I love you all. Thank you guys for watching, and I don't know what I was about to say. I hope you guys, you know, have like a good Saturday, because that's when this video is. Okay, bye. Bye.